Welcome to Everyday Blackmail. My name is Reed.
And I am Armstead.
And today we're joined by a special guest because Riker couldn't be here
today. But it's okay.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Lelani. Hi, you guys.
Hey, Lelani.
Lelani.
Everyday Blackmail is where we break down pseudo-psychological thoughts, not really real meat and butter, and nigga thoughts at the same time.
Same damn time.
So we're going to go over a couple things. Let's go over the news. Ironically, I don't know if you guys watched this, Trump. So
yet again.
They are telling everybody about this immigration thing where they're putting kids in cages like they did the Jews and separating them from their family, black
like
people.
They did back in the day.
The ironic thing is the day before, they was like, why don't you just sign an executive order to fix this? Trump goes, I can't sign it. We got to get the Senate to fix it. You know what he did the next day?
What'd he do?
Sign it.
He signed an executive order putting the parents and the immigrants, or they're not really immigrants or illegal aliens. See, a lot of things they aren't saying is these people are refugees, which are basically people leaving their countries based on whatever kind of bullshit's going on in their country, so they seek asylum in America. And a lot of them are going to the border and they're trying to seek asylum, and Trump is like, nah, fuck that. We're going to take you into custody and arrest you.
And we're going to split y'all up.
Like they're all illegal immigrants. Oh, either way it goes, fuck Trump, fuck everything he got going on. And the question I bring up to you is, should we care about what's going on with immigration as black citizens?
Half of those people that is over there wouldn't give two righteous footnotes about us anyway because of how we perceive. We can go over to their countries. I don't know.
We are perceived as assholes.
We're perceived really bad.
But that's really because the majority of the other.
Well, basically, a lot of people gain their
knowledge about us through TV.
TV perception. Yeah, like they
think every black person every black man is a dumb rapper or only wants hoes and clothes and shoes. And
well, we do want all that.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, y'all could want all those things, but y'all want more. I mean, I know I'm saying with two black men, I know y'all want more out of life than just clothes, hoes, shoes, and cars.
They think that we're all violent criminals and we're in the streets trying to sell drugs and make our way.
Yeah.
What I see is an entrepreneurial, up and coming black male trying to make a way for himself when the system won't make it for him.
I've never done any drugs.
Well, lucky for you, I have.
I have too. He doesn't know what he's missing, right? All right, yeah. So
anyway.
We should care. I believe an injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere. So we should care about all the injustices, only the ones you care about. Don't get involved in battles you do not care about.
Or you don't see yourself winning because that's dumb.
I feel like we're fighting our own battles because we saw what happened with the kid. And what was that, Detroit or Pittsburgh?
What
was that, Pittsburgh?
Was it?
You talking about the little 8-year-old?
No, the 12-year-old. No, he wasn't 12. How old was he, 17?
Oh, you talking about the dude that he was running and they just shot him?
They just shot him in the back, bro.
They shot him
in the back.
When did this one happen?
Now, there's a little context we should add, but until we get all the facts, I kind of wanted to wait till later till we discuss it a little bit, because pretty much the car supposedly was involved in the crime beforehand. And then they pulled him over, and he get out the car and bolt, and just run.
And he just ran.
Yeah, I'm a teenager, and the cops saw us, and I see a place to run.
I'm running.
I'm dipping, because I ain't fucking with those cops. I'm trying to get the hell on, especially if there was some fuck shit going on. And they shot him in the back.
I mean, but that's...
Why he was running?
Yeah.
Why he was running?
He was a threat.
How was he a threat when he was running? He didn't even turn around
black.
with no weapon.
He's a threat. He was running because he had a gun. I seen him.
They didn't see. Man, if you watch that video, I don't know if you've seen it yet. Pretty much the kid just literally run. And then 1 second later, pow, pow, pow. And they killed him.
But I'm just saying.
Running is not.
How many shots?
But y'all do know that in the law, right? You know that
I think
Dred versus Scott.
With the Supreme Court, that judge, they ruled that you can, if you see him as a perceived threat.
No,
you can shoot him.
That's not what I was referring
to. Oh, which one are you referring to?
Dred versus Scott is where the young man went to court to prove that he was not an animal, and he lost. So until that particular ruling still stands till this day. Black people are not considered human beings or citizens. They're animals, still written in law. And a lot of times, police officers can get away with those things because of that law. We got all these dash cams. They put all these. We got cameras on our chests. We can see what's going on. And Philandro Castro still his killer. What happened to him? Oh, he free. Yup. The man that was got arrested in Georgia in Oglethorpe. He was a police officer. He was doing a little racist crap. He lost his job and got hired right back again. So it's like these men and these shit.
Well, what I say about the whole police discussion is they are denying you your due process, which should be illegal, and they are murdering you, playing judge, jury, and executioner.
Out in the streets.
And getting away with it and making up bullshit reasons of why they get away with it. And they're doing this to more than just black people, but white people don't see it as a threat because they like, well, if the cops shoot at you, then you must be bad. Police are not gods or people who have the right to
motherfuckers
give
in suits.
This is not judge jury.
They're dressed up in suits. They're not, man, whatever.
Yeah, fuck the police. But who would know so? A nigga living calm could easily let go. This anger and hate to a stranger in uniform. It's the officer, fuck you, the precinct you work for. The gunfights you're hiding. That's how it goes.
Okay.
Pac said it best. Fuck the police.
All right, all day, every day.
Famous lines. Sick dick. You.
And fuck 45.
Orangutan 45.
Fuck him and his immigrant wife.
Yo, you saw that jacket she had on when she went to go visit the kids? She had on the back of her jacket.
Care.
I don't care. Do you?
Yes.
Right before she was about to go visit some kids in
It was a nice jacket, though.
I love that jacket.
The jacket is hot.
I love it.
That's a hot jacket.
It's only $30 too.
I just don't think
Really?
it was,
Yeah.
appropriate to go see some kids that, they want you to care,
Melania Trump.
Melania, you actually should.
You are a terrible first lady. We had a spectacular first lady before you.
Well, she's scared of her husband, so that's a whole other story.
Whoa.
What?
Melania?
Drop bombs. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought you was talking about Michelle.
No, Michelle that's a strong black woman. You don't do that.
You know, they tried to call her, man.
Always. They would say
Always.
they said her hands, her arms, what's that one picture she had on these nice white pants, and they was like, you see the indent? That's a penis. What the? Y'all stupid. That's all woman. She's just a strong black woman. The stuff that she went through ain't half the stuff that Melania went through. Melania was a playboy, is still playboy.
I don't know what she is.
She's a play idiot.
She looked like a trophy wife that became first lady.
Trophy
Oh!
wife.
I'm sorry, a Russian trophy wife.
Sure, Russian hoe.
Green card.
There it is. Still don't.
I guess it didn't matter. Only if you're immigrants of color do they judge you, by the way. Just to let you know.
Just to let you know, because
That
everything
is-
about Trump is immigration. His parents, his wives, wives,
That was plural.
all of his wives.
I thought y'all liked men of character and dignity and... Oh, no.
We don't like Trump. He can't have more than one wife. He can't have shit. I want him just to go away.
2 years, guys. 2 more years. Go to the
So
ballot
it
box.
is.
I'm going to convince him to vote.
Him?
Yeah.
You don't vote?
I don't vote.
I don't vote. I don't think it matters. I think they already have in their mind who is going to do what. And no, we're not even voting for him. We're voting for the electoral college. We vote for a person to vote for us. The fuck?
Please vote.
Whatever.
We're not just talking about the presidency. We're talking about your local government
Okay,
as well.
those you vote for those.
Did you vote in those?
Yes, I voted.
Who was the last person you voted for?
Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Keisha Lance Bottoms is called out. She did say that Atlanta will not be holding any more immigrants.
She said that?
Yeah,
Yes,
as far as
she
the
signed-
ICE agent.
She signed
Well,
the document and told him, no.
Yeah, they said, no, fuck that shit.
She
Shout
said,
out to Keisha Lance Bottoms.
I need to have my jails for my niggas that's already here.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
not
shit.
accepting any more. She's not accepting any more of the Trump administration's ICE detainees.
Oh,
ICE,
for the old.
Yeah.
ICE suck, man. You know they are the meanest people in the world.
I don't know, man. They have a job.
Yeah, but they
I don't want to kill the orc. See, we need I hate to say this. We need law. And far as
We need
ICE
order.
goes, law and order.
No, oh Lord.
They are breaking the law, and if
No,
they catch
we
them,
need-
it's whatever.
We need order and enforcement. The wall.
Well, they're enforcing the laws as they are right now.
They
Are they
enforcing
though?
the law by
Are
using
they?
the Bible.
They're not used. They're like.
He used Bible quotes to enforce what he's going
That's
on.
that asshole Sessions. We're not worried about him.
Or the other lady.
Sessions is just a racist piece of shit from the
Okay,
South.
so what's the girl
Yes.
from?
The press secretary.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. Y'all notice if she was a male, she would have been called out for all her lies and all that bullshit she go up there and say every day. I guess it's her job. I would love to have her job as a black male. I'll probably get fired real fast.
Yeah, the first time you open up your mouth, that nigga don't know what he's talking about.
She don't either. They just lying. They're lying to people and they're believing it.
It's crazy how the system is either against black men or just more toward women.
White women.
Yeah.
White women.
It's just crazy.
Like when they go up there, that brings up another thing. I had a spat this week. We're going to talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. Had a spat this week. Let's get away from, one more shot. We're going to go there. One more news thing. Pumas. Puma got back into basketball. Puma's been out of basketball for years. Right? Puma said, we're getting back into basketball. They sound too rookies. Names are irrelevant because they rookies. They did it.
Okay.
The big news is Jay-Z has become the some kind of president of operations.
Don't he own the
Brooklyn Nets?
Nah, he don't own it no more. He had a small stake. It was less than 5% if I remember.
I thought he.
Yeah, he got out.
Okay. Well,
He basically brought him to Brooklyn though. So
that's what he did.
yeah,
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah,
That's
Brooklyn
like that.
name. Yeah, he was
Brooklyn.
Okay,
Hey, don't
Jay-Z.
you criticize Jay-Z.
I'm not
We
criticizing.
love Jay-Z.
I like Jay-Z.
Also, they released the album this week with the new song and the video.
Apparently, nobody liked it.
The album or the song? I didn't like Ape Shit. I like Jay-Z verse. You know me, I'm always gonna like Jay-Z verse. But the album was okay.
Okay.
It's a Beyonce album that features Jay-Z.
Basically,
is that what's happening now?
he who founded a
Jeez.
wife founded a good thing. She's entrepreneur. She's all that.
I mean, that's a good business move, I
That
guess.
nigga,
'cause she's
people they keep acting like she got more money than him. She does not have more money than him.
Nah.
Jay-Z has the money.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I'm with you on that.
the album came out. They had a video come out same weekend as Nas released his album. They said there was a shot at Nas. I doubt it. They just released
I heard
the
about
album.
that too. Was it really?
But you know what the
No,
funny
they
thing
had a
is?
shot at Kanye and Kim though.
Oh, they always do though. Fuck them.
They was and Tiffany, they talking shit about all that.
I believe Drake album was supposed to release that same day, but I think he knew Jay-Z and Beyonce album was coming out.
I'm not
He
gonna
didn't care
mess
about
with the king
Nas'
and the
album.
queen.
And his album will come out on the 29th. That's Friday, I believe, right? Next Friday.
Something like that.
So yeah, Jay-Z and Beyonce album to me is just I don't want to go too deep into it, but basically it's a Beyonce album with Jay-Z. I think the song I like the most, I gotta look at the playlist real quick,
So
guys.
it's Jay-Z's album, but
It's the Carters.
The
the Carters.
But
Yeah.
it's really Beyonce featuring Jay-Z.
Y'all remember the first song y'all heard with them together?
That was what that Me and My Girlfriend.
I love that song. All I need in this life is sing.
yeah.
Is me
If
in.
I was
That's when
your
she wasn't rapping.
She was really
Yeah, so
singing.
supposedly she's rapping now.
Yeah, Beyonce.
I mean,
Beyonce been rapping for that one
she
song.
been doing-
I put my hands up.
Yeah.
That song is trash.
She ain't talking about shit.
Well, I mean, most of these motherfuckers don't talk about nothing.
No, I mean all these other motherfuckers, they're talking about something, but the something that they're
so
talking about
okay,
don't make no sense.
excuse me. So Migos be talking about something in the kitchen cooking like stir fry.
They
Love-
talk, they talk
Love
about
Happy.
kitchen.
That's the
They
song
talking
I
about
like.
kitchen. They talking about stir fry. They talking about
She
doing
talking
all-
about turning up.
She talking
That
about
song
my
was
legs
trash.
up while my hands up, my feet
Turning
up while
up,
my hands up.
fucking she.
That song was trash.
Well,
Do we have a Bayhive member in the building?
not necessarily a Bayhive member, but I just,
Bayhive.
Virgo Nation.
No, don't get me wrong. I respect her for
Her hustle is serious.
that. I respect her. That's
I always thought a lot of her songs were trash, so you can't have
Well,
it.
Yeah,
once again, I'm
My
sorry.
favorite song by Beyonce is, it was in a movie. It's called Listen.
I've heard something about her. I think
Well,
dangerously.
most people. Oh yes, high
Nah,
five for
Listen
you.
is a better song.
Listen.
Y'all
Well,
remember
that's
Dreamgirls?
Listen,
I am
alone in my
own home.
what?
I had to listen to that.
And I tried to say what's on your mind.
And you should have known.
So, I don't
So
even
I'm
really
done
remember
believing
the
you?
words. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was the movies and the visuals. I thought it was a well-written song.
because she was
Oh,
singing it and looking,
Well,
it's serious.
and Daddy's little girl, whatever it was on her last album. You never heard that song?
I don't know, but you're not singing it right. If we did hear it,
Oh,
I don't know. I
Oh, my daddy wasn't.
I gotta go back to that.
I mean, I would have to listen to the song. I got all the
That
albums on
song
my phone.
is beautiful. I think it's called Daddy's.
I'll check it out later.
Daddy.
He gonna check it out. Later.
Anyway, where we was going? Oh, my story for the week. Oh, other news. Xxxtentacion died. He was shot brutally.
R.I.P.
Okay.
Did y'all see how he was in there? Like
slumped up.
It didn't even look like he was like. It don't look like no foul play. Nothing. That's
okay. Well, I taught the gun shop. So somebody on my page is an expert in guns and stuff, and they said since it was close range, it wasn't much splatter. Much anything, so it doesn't look.
Depends on the gun. Depends on the gun. The
it must have been a good gun.
I
don't know what he got shot with. I ain't look at everything.
I don't.
All right, let's talk about it.
They said that Drake's behind it.
Oh, that's the new thing. They said.
Let me find.
Go ahead. He was dropping things in the song like when Capo come and slide, look alive. They said he was talking about him.
And they said the reason Drake told the ex-boy.
Don't talk about what.
Don't talk about my son. Don't talk about nothing. Don't tell nobody nothing. He ran his mouth to Pusha T. Pusha T done put the shit all out. Front Street. So Drake was like, oh, so this what you doing, nigga?
And had him killed.
Had him dead. Then the next day, that's when old boy was with all the money on there, and then they looking for him. And I don't know if they call him or not.
Drake may have had something to do with it. The question is, they gonna tie it. I don't know.
I doubt it.
They ain't gonna.
I doubt it.
But supposedly Drake had something to do with it. Because he stole X's song and X called him out on it. He was like, nigga, you stole my song. And that's how X became famous because he was like, yo, Drake stole my fucking song. What the fuck? Yeah. He was in jail for what happened with him and his baby mama. The supposed abuse. He was like 17, 18 then. Or the actual abuse because he actually admitted to doing it. And he kind of went through that. And a lot of people are like, X is a piece of shit because he abused a woman and blah, blah, blah. And I don't feel
like that about Chris Brown. He beat the shit out of Rihanna.
Oh, Jay-Z too, by the way. Jay-Z slapped a couple bitches. Y'all remember that?
Yeah. A lot of these rappers done smack a bitch up with some baby powder. Where my baby powder, bitch? Come here.
A lot of people slap people just because they are. But what I was saying was...
I might slap a bitch because I felt like
if you listen to X over the last couple years before, number one, he said he suffered from mental health issues, which no one cares what you do, apparently. Unless you're a school shooter, your mental health doesn't matter and you're trying to defend guns.
And who's mostly school shooters?
White people.
Crazy.
Manchurian candidates.
So let me tell you what happened to me. Somebody put up a post about he's a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. I called him out. I was like, X was 20 years old. He was a kid and he was trying to live a better life. And he actually had a positive message trying to move forward.
Yes, he did.
And I was like, yo, you can't judge him on that, man. He was trying to be better. He was only 20. He was
Do you know what he did before he died? He must have known he was going to die because he made sure he took care of everybody. Bought houses, cars, gave people money, put stuff in bank account. He was set people
you remember that video Drake had when he was giving out all that
God's
money?
plan. That was...
X did it before him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he did. That's why those people had those houses and things. And he took his money and took care of his people first, hands down. That's what he did.
And this person was like, he's a piece of shit. I'm glad he's dead, a piece of shit. And I was just like...
You shouldn't be...
I was like, you trying to...
Dead.
I told her, you trying to fight it. Are you trying to push an agenda? I understand abuse in America is a serious thing and we need to deal with it. But for you to pick out this young man amongst everybody, I was just like, you can't use every situation as a beacon of light to be like, oh, everybody's a piece of shit, they should be dead. I was like, you sound just like the police when they kill black males. I said, that's what you sound like. He did bad things, yes, but he was 20. And then I saw this poster like, oh, you're going to judge somebody when they was 20. Maya Angelou is a single mother and a prostitute at 20. So does that make her a piece of shit? If she would have died at 20, does that make her a piece of shit?
No, that just would have made her a hoe.
Malcolm X was a thief no, technically those are frowned upon if you're a Christian. They're just as bad as criminals.
I don't even want to talk about Christians.
Well, that's just as bad. What I'm saying is they're 20 years old. You got time to grow.
They got to grow. They're still children. Like,
let's take it back. Should I go there?
Go for it.
I know this person. Personally, right?
Right.
All right. This person slapped a person that I know who was her quote unquote boyfriend 2 years ago.
Right.
And she's up there talking about abuse and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, we're in the messages, so I didn't want to call her. I was like, I was once at a dinner and I saw you slap the hell out of a nigga.
You didn't say you, supposedly, right?
Yeah, I didn't say the name.
I saw somebody.
Yeah, slap the hell out of a black male. Are they an abusive piece of shit?
Yes.
Oh, no. Then you're a piece of shit too. So I guess y'all sitting in the toilet together, I guess.
Yeah.
That person blocked me because I called him out on their bullshit.
But
the ironic thing is, me and the dude, I was cool with both of them, and then he blocked me too. And I was like, you a bitch ass nigga, dog. You are a bitch ass nigga.
You told my business.
I didn't say their name, bro. I didn't even do it directly. But I'm just like, and this same nigga went on the internet talking about, basically this person, we know him to be someone who always, he doesn't really, how can I say this?
I don't know.
Not to be rude.
just gonna have to be real.
Basically, whatever his girl believe, he gonna back it up times 10.
Hey, pussy power. Go on, girl.
Power of the pussy. USSY. That's why niggas get their haircut. They try to just fly. Jay-Z, y'all remember the power of the PUSSY?
That's awesome. Spent 9 months
But
trying
I
to
always
come out.
thought, I'm like, nigga, if you had a problem with what I said, come to me and say something. I'm like, why did you block me? I'm like, Facebook drama. I'm like, nigga, fucking block me too. I really don't give a fuck. I just thought it was interesting. Like, then I put up, this is how I abuse niggas at. Because he was the one that got abused by her. And not to mention, he talking about just because he died doesn't mean it was anything. Like, you were 20 years old, nigga. I saw you throw a bitch off a ledge of a driveway.
Yeah.
Are you an abusive piece of shit too? I guess y'all both abusive pieces of shit. And yes, I'm talking about you. You know who I'm talking about.
Well.
Yes. Oh, damn. Did he call him out on the podcast? That's fucked up, ain't it? Damn. Is that fucked up? No, I don't give a fuck.
Look at his face, though.
Yeah, he know what I'm talking about. He know him personally. But I'm just like, dude.
You ain't say no name, though, so it's all good.
I'm just like, dude.
Your whole face is like, I know.
Like, logically speaking, I'm just like, dude, you could have came to me if you had a problem with it, but you blocked me too because your girl blocked me. Like, nigga, we been cool before you knew her, after you knew her, after y'all broke up. I'm just like,
so,
whatever.
the question my becomes is, so would a man beat the woman because she, like, for example, that picture I showed y'all with the car, would he be an abusive piece of shit because he went ape shit on her for fucking up his car and taking the steering wheel and busting out the windows and cutting the tires?
The thing about the whole domestic violence, the whole thing about the domestic violence conversation is we need to have a real conversation. There's levels to this shit.
Yeah, there's definitely levels.
And that's what we don't talk about. Like, if she starts hitting you and you hit back and you win, you're a domestic abuser.
That's bullshit.
That's how it works.
Well,
you're a piece of shit.
I've always
blah,
been
blah, blah.
told that if you don't want no man to hit you, you better not put your hand on no man.
You can't have an honest conversation with people who are just like, oh, well, lock them up, put them in. I'm like, okay, then we're not having a conversation at all. And that's why you'll lose the debate. Because if you can't have an honest conversation, then we're both going to be entrenched with, I don't care. I think people genuinely care, but they want to have a real conversation about it. Because the men who suffer from domestic abuse don't have the same things happen to them as the women. Because I got a friend who went through it. They got in a fight, whatever. Now he has a domestic abuse charge, can't get a job, do this and that. I'm just like, that was a fight. I remember it. Don't get me wrong. I'm indifferent about him moving forward. But I'm just like, dude, like, they were fighting. But the cops came and you get to play victim.
Always. It's a lot of...
But you don't want to have that conversation. You just want to have the one conversation. They all pieces of shit, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's
you
all they want to have.
Until you have an honest conversation, then there's no point in having a conversation. Like everything. Like people don't want to have honest conversations no more.
Like a wide open conversation where,
everything's
look at it at a different point of view. It's like, no, I only want to see it.
Correct, because it's deeper than that. I'm like, X said he did it, and he was just like, yo, I fucked up. I'm trying to do better in my life. And he also had mental health issues.
Y'all still condemning the man, and he's actually admitting that, hey, look, I fucked up.
It doesn't matter it doesn't matter what you, that's not how it works. That's like I can't remember, Al Franken in the jokes of the picture, and they're just like, oh, Me Too movement, and they got him out of the Senate. I'm just like, that was a joke. And like, y'all, there should be levels to this shit. And that's how y'all want to play it. I'm like,
there should be
okay.
levels to a lot of things. So like, there should be levels.
So if it's all or nothing, then if you want to go all or nothing, that person is an abusive piece of shit. They're both abusive pieces of shit. And I hope they abuse each other to the end of time.
You know what? Okay, in that subject, because them answer to the end of time.
Because they're abusive. No, that's how they framed it. If you're an abusive piece of shit, you're an abusive piece of shit forever, right?
Yeah.
You can't change. Even though this incident where she abused him happened 2 years ago. So you weren't a kid, you were a grown up. And she slapped him so hard.
How old?
I'll say she had to be 28 and he was 30. And she slapped him and he went down to the ground. And he started shaking.
He didn't fold up.
He did not.
He didn't do that. Okay, he did.
I lied now too.
Okay, he did.
I never seen a 6'5" nigga though.
What she be doing to him at the house?
That story is longer than I care to go into.
Because if you are 6'5" and she just pow you.
Oh, is she like 5'7" probably? 5'5".
Hey man, short people, man, they got
they
see from the earth.
Hey, hello. I'm not gonna let you talk about the short people.
Hey, I'm short too. I'm considered short for a man.
Well, everybody's
I'm not the average height.
I thought you were the average height. 5'10".
Average height of a man is 5'11". or 5'10"? I'm 5'9".
What man you know? I don't know that man.
They talking about white man too.
Cause our weight is based on white people too.
You're probably right. When I looked up, it said the
It's
average
5'10".
man is
You
5'10".
taller than me, but I'm short, so it doesn't really like.
Wait, what are you with? 5 what?
Something.
Y'all not tall, you?
63 inches.
That's what she said.
63 inches, I think. Comes to like 5'3" and a quarter or something.
I think the average height for a woman is 5'7".
I thought it was 5'5".
5'5".
I thought it was 5'5".
5'5". I'm not 5'5". I'm under that.
Yeah, I think Mel's 5'10", 5'5". I'm 6'1.5", but I'll just say 6'2".
Yeah. According to Google, the average
4 inches.
5 feet 4
4
inches.
short.
Oh, so I'm the average size.
Oh, you said you was 5'3".
Well, look, 5'3" and a quarter. Let me have my quarter.
I do it too.
Average
6'2".
height of a man.
The average height of a man.
According to Moose and Doc,
6'9"
the
inches.
average
5'10".
American height for men is 177 centimeters or 69.7 inches, which is approximately 5'10" tall.
It
For
is.
white
I'm 5'9" and a quarter. So I just
you
missed it.
go for the quarters. Yeah.
Just missed it. It's okay though.
Quarters.
Is it?
Quarters.
That's what it say. I don't know if that's the Caucasians.
Did y'all see Kanye's house designs?
Nope.
You know something?
They're like concrete
Adobe's.
everywhere. Like old projects, kind of, but like artistic projects.
Mm.
I haven't seen it.
He has artistic hoods.
But ever since that day when he was having an argument with the dude from
what?
TMZ, and he was like, "Man, I'm not going to buy your shoes anymore, man. I'm actually going to sell them or whatever." He was like, "Man, do you got an old pair of gym shoes that you just don't wear no more?" And he's like, "Yeah." Then you actually have my style, then, man. I was like, "What the fuck?"
The hobo chic. Hobo chic.
That's a weird guy.
Well, I mean, when he was talking about that whole, he said slavery was a choice. When he said that, everybody was all up in arms, right? Everybody was all up in arms, right? But you gotta think about it. Why were we so afraid of these folks? Because they had guns? Because they was whipping us? It was more of us than it is them. Why were we not fighting back?
They whipped fear.
Mental, bro. They just didn't have it. Like
They mentally broke us.
Mentally broke
But
us.
you got
Spirit
some people that
broke
was
us.
like, "Man, fuck that, death better than bondage."
Yeah, I probably would have been the death is better than bondage, bitch.
But at the same
You
time,
don't know that, though.
But at the same time,
Remember, if you was raised as a kid,
I'm gonna say
into it,
this. At
you'll
the
be
same
different.
time, I understand where he was coming from, because without the people that went into bondage, we would not be. If we all was like,
Who the
"Man,
hell-
fuck that shit.
We don't know the
I'd rather
other.
die."
All the things that we did in America and we don't get credit for, this country would not be the same. If
Oh
we
yeah,
weren't
of
here.
course.
So we might have been
built most of
okay
this
where
shit.
we were.
We built most of this shit. Hell yeah. Did we not?
Most
Most of the shit.
Man, let me tell you, behind every great idea there was a nigga.
Mhm.
We built all of this shit. Look, I am pro nigga, black man, black everything, because I believe we the original peoples. I believe everything that was been done under the sun, we did it first. Don't get me started. I love black people. I think we the originals. I think the white people are like, the Matrix, the Mr. Andersons, the chromosome that got fucked up. That's what white people are.
I had a conversation.
In other news, Jurassic World came out. And y'all seen the movies lately?
I just seen Ready Player One.
What?
I just seen Ready Player One.
I fell asleep on that movie.
I didn't try it. I didn't even try it.
What movies you saw recently in the theaters that came out? Because I saw Tag, which is awesome.
Is it?
Tag is fucking awesome.
I'm gonna watch
It's the
it.
funniest movie I've seen
It is
this year.
funny.
Did you saw Tag?
Mm-hmm,
It was funny as hell, bro.
I mean, I got this app that let me watch all the movies.
Everybody has some.
I'm definitely gonna.
I went to the theater.
You got to now that you have got to.
The Incredibles 2, I saw that. Awesome.
Was it?
Yes, I know it was, but I
had to
ain't
go
seen
see
it yet.
two Mad
Awesome.
Awesome. So.
It's basically about, I don't want to go into it.
It's about Jack Jack, right?
It's Miss Incredible.
And
Jack
we get to
Jack's
find
good.
out what Jack Jack powers for real are.
Yeah, he got like 5 different
Jack
powers.
Jack is serious.
Really?
Yeah.
Jack Jack is serious.
You want me to tell her or no?
No.
He can multiply?
Fuck you.
And add and subtract.
No, he can. Boop, boop, boop.
Somebody like Naruto.
Yeah. He do Shadow Clone Juicy.
Shadow Clone.
Yeah, Shadow Clone. Yeah, it's cool.
I can't
He don't get to use it that much. You'll see. It's the same thing. He's kind of like a joke throughout the
Is there
movie.
gonna be a third one? Or they're gonna ruin it.
Or they're
how
gonna
much
wait
money
50,000 years to make
You
another
saw how
one?
much money they made? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking if they're gonna make a third one.
Yeah, but
Usually when
that
like
first movie made a lot of money.
Yeah, why took them so long?
Pixar didn't like making sequels. They hate making extra movies for the sake of making extra movies.
And it's like, duh, that's money.
They like making movies that's gonna last. No,
Ooh.
that's it. They don't
You know
do
they
it just
got a
for the
new
money.
Sonic movie that's coming out?
Ooh, I can't wait to
What do you
watch
mean,
it.
Sonic the Hedgehog. They got a Sonic movie that's supposed to.
Is he a hedgehog?
Yeah, I
You
don't.
ain't seen the preview?
I haven't.
Did you see
seen
the
it.
preview
Somebody
for
told me
Lion
about
King?
it. I didn't.
Oh,
The new version, the human version.
Yeah,
They do not.
Really?
Yeah, there's a human version of it. I don't know how that's gonna go.
it's like they did. You didn't see the Jungle Book?
I didn't care for it because they messed me up.
I
I
loved
wanted
it.
I've seen it.
I wanted the
Like
big
it.
orangutan
I
to
like
be
it.
happy. He was a
What
Yeah,
about?
the orangutan was really.
the orangutan was huge and he threw me off. I like the
Well, King Louie
lovable,
was supposed to be kind of big,
but they made
Not
him
King
lovable.
Kong,
And,
Did you also see what was the other one? Was Beauty and the Beast?
I seen that.
That one was beautiful. Man. I love
It
that.
was actually quite nice. That was actually.
Okay,
I
so
love
you
that.
never know.
I like the Cinderella version, the Maleficent, all the movies.
Maleficent.
Maleficent
part
was
two.
very good.
Yes.
You making a part two of that one?
Yeah, they make a part.
Okay.
Okay, I can work with that. Look,
Did anybody see the movie with what's her name Oprah?
you
Into
saw.
the Looking Glass. I think it's
I
called.
wanted to see it,
How was
but
that?
I
I
don't
saw it.
Oh,
know.
you didn't see it?
But I know they made it was another
It didn't-
black
it didn't
director,
do that
Ava
well.
Duva,
They
whatever.
didn't do that well.
Because while that movie was coming out, Wakanda was still forever. It did.
Forever.
It was forever.
It's for kids, man. My
Oh,
daughter saw it and it was cool. She liked it.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. So,
Yeah.
hey, what else was there? Okay, so Jurassic World that came out Friday, didn't it?
I ain't seen it yet. I'm gonna go see it tonight.
Well,
Tonight.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
see
show
it
you
tonight.
something. It's right here.
Me and
Y'all
Simi,
seen
or-
Rampage?
I didn't see
You wanna
Rampage.
send me one?
Me, Simi, and his counterpart. Oh, I'm sorry. Raven Lunatic.
Oh, shit, I can't.
We're gonna see it tonight. I gotta hit him up.
That's all good. Well,
Ooh, sexy baby.
y'all tell me how that is. 'Cause I'm actually about to.
Let me see.
I'm
You
actually
said
about
what
to
is
see
it?
some stuff, too.
I would recommend the first movie you see is The Incredibles 2 and then see Tag. I love Tag, man. That movie was hilarious, bro. Once again, I would just tell you to go watch it.
I will go watch that. What about Game Night?
I didn't see
I
that.
watched Game Night.
How was it?
Game Night is something. It's just, yep. It's one of them kind of movies.
Was it like Date Night?
No.
You remember Date Night, right?
Date Night with Anna, whatever the name, and they went and that
Like,
that
go for the kill
game
shot.
is making sure it's the right movie because there was a lot of movies that came out that seemed similar. Game Night is with the old boy and they turn the house into the casino.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That movie was hilarious.
Okay.
That movie was hilarious.
By the way,
Boy, they made money.
let me ask y'all a question. Anybody watch that Roseanne show before they canceled it?
Yep,
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. Was it?
I did.
Was it?
It fell right back into like watching
The
the
old
old school
Roseanne.
Roseanne. Except the only thing everybody didn't understand was where the little black girl come from. Okay, people, y'all remember DJ was the only one in the family that was dating black women.
Okay. DJ, had a
DJ
black
right before the
Was DJ on the show?
Yeah, DJ was on the show.
Okay.
He came like the third episode, and that's when we met the little black girl, his daughter.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, they said they're gonna bring it back, and they're just gonna call it the Connors. They got 10 episodes. Yeah, they kicked her off because
They had to, because them folks like, look, that was money in our pocket. You tripping, ho? Real talk.
And
Is what's name still gonna be in it?
Roseanne not.
No, not Roseanne. The big boy.
Dan?
Oh yeah,
Dan.
Dan.
Dan is
What's his
gonna be
name?
there.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
He's a great actor, dog.
He is.
I love him. Every movie.
Oh, Brother
he's in.
Wild Now?
Oh.
He was great in that movie.
I liked him in that movie.
Was it Oh Brother Wild Now? Was it called?
He was in there.
Yeah.
I think he was in there.
Squeeze that frog, throw it together. It was funny as shit.
I can't believe you like that movie.
That was funny.
I am a man of constant sorrow.
So
Bluegrass.
they asked they're
Wait,
asking why do you think
wait,
P. Diddy backed away from the
Second
NFL?
bottom boy.
Second bottom boys. Yeah.
Second bottom boy.
What's that again?
Why P. Diddy walk away from the NFL deal? Remember he was trying to
P. Diddy wasn't trying to get no NFL.
Right now,
okay.
P.
He
Diddy.
did just be talking, man. Oh, by the way, T.I. said he's not watching the NFL this season. I didn't watch last season except for a couple games.
I'm not watching any of it.
I think they showed you who they really are, and black people ain't gonna really stand up and do anything, but
My bad.
just start watching it. Just start watching it. Just show them
It's
their
a
power,
bad
man.
copy.
because they don't believe you have power, so they capitulated to the other side. When they should have just stayed out of it. Just let it go. Because it'll go away like everything else.
They got
No,
in
45
the store
got involved.
Fuck 45.
You want to in the store that I was telling you about that we're gonna eat the juice spot.
Yeah.
He got some shirts in there for sale. They got the guy that's taking a knee.
Colin Kaepernick?
Colin Kaepernick, yeah. Him taking a knee on the shirt, and it's, I can't remember what it say, but it's one of them type of shirts. You know, so I think you probably know the one.
Yeah, I'll go check it out, man. I didn't know. Another thing is I heard Joe Jackson has terminal cancer.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, he died.
Hey man, he can survive it, man.
What?
He can survive it.
Terminal cancer?
it's terminal.
Terminal?
Terminal.
Oh, terminal.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I just heard cancer.
Oh, God.
We should keep
boy.
that. That'll answer it. Also, the NBA draft happened. I don't know. Nobody watches sports, right?
No.
The World Cup is going on. Anybody watch soccer?
I know a soccer player.
Who?
His name is Prince Mike.
What does he do?
He plays soccer.
For what? Like where? Like world soccer, international, Europe? Where does he play it at?
Hold on, I'll tell you. Let me see.
I don't really watch soccer.
I
want to go to an Atlanta United game just to go.
Atlanta United game.
Also, I'm going to a Falcons game, but I'm going to have a group of people with me. I'll pay for the tickets. We're going to go in Colin Kaepernick jerseys, and when the pledge is like, we ain't standing up. And we're going to be ready to fight white people.
I'm down with that. So down.
Bring out the Kung Fu people, man.
Armstead is ready.
Yeah, we're going to bring out the Kung Fu people out.
Okay, I don't know what team this is. I just know he's
I'm really just going to go watch the game.
like African.
But I'm going to act like I got an agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't.
You ever been to one?
Nah, I don't really
I know you don't care, but Bird, you go to the game. It's fun. That's like baseball. We're going to hit a baseball game this year.
You gonna try to?
I've been to a couple baseball.
I've been to a baseball.
Wait, no,
game.
you didn't work with me.
The new stadium.
Ooh,
You ain't been to the new stadium?
I ain't been to the new
We in
There's a
it.
game
Hey,
tonight. A baseball game tonight. I can go make some money.
you know what?
Driving on people.
Uber?
Uber, Lyft. Which one? Gotcha. Uber Eats. Okay, this is. I don't know what team that is. It's African.
I don't know anything about soccer.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Football.
Woohoo!
I know we
I
got
know it's
Atlanta
the
United
Isn't it the number one sport though?
in the world.
It is.
In the world, not in the United States.
And
Football.
football. The football. Now,
American football, they call it. We just call it football.
Yeah.
You ready to play with that pig skin, bro? Nope.
You know what? I was going to bring this up to you off podcast. I'm going to bring it up to you on podcast. Whatever happened to the fitness tip?
The fitness tip. That is, you know what?
You haven't done it in so long.
I haven't done it. In
I
so
wasn't
long.
going to remind you
I'm
because I didn't
so-
think you cared.
I'm so yeah. You know what? You're right.
Because I got a couple things. Because we can still do this and that. And then we'll go from there. I don't want to do that other one because I feel like that shit takes too long.
Which one?
Which one?
We basically go overrated, underrated. But next time we do it, we're going to just do one overrated and one underrated from one person versus everybody giving their overrated and underrated.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Because it's like after a while, you know.
It's like, damn, we're going to do it this week. But let's do it this and that. So basically, this and that is a segment where we give you a situation and you just take it with you. And you're going to do it.
Would you rather do this or would you rather do that?
Okay.
You want to give her an example?
Yes. You give me.
So, for example, I don't know if this would apply to her. I remember the first one was like, you walk in and your girlfriend, you found out she's cheating on you, right?
It can
Boyfriend, whatever. Would you be madder if you caught him hitting? Hold on.
If you caught him hitting her from the back or getting hit, which one would you be more upset about?
get hit from the back.
Okay.
It means you giving them head. Okay, that's good. Make sure you go all the way down. Choke.
The aesthetics of it is not about choking. It's about technique.
No, she can choke.
I think she said that she choked down.
Sounds like you don't care.
Not
he
about
was
the
giving
head.
her head.
What?
Yeah, okay. Then that would be you. Yeah, he would be happy giving her
If
head.
he was giving her head,
Yeah.
or he was hitting her from the back.
He can hit her from the back. You cannot. Don't put your mouth on her pussy, please.
Oh, interesting. So we're gonna have to do this or that for this week.
Yes. So,
All right. So
that was just an example. So we gotta do
Power Rangers.
another one.
It's a bugaboo.
Oh. Yeah.
You
Let's do
bugging
this.
me, you bugging what, you bugging me.
All right.
Don't you know it ain't cool, bitch.
Anyway, y'all want?
Yeah. Let's say you're talking to somebody, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And y'all talking,
Mhm.
and you find out that they're talking to somebody else. Do you tell them, or you don't tell them? But y'all like close. I'm talking about every day, and y'all not together.
Wait, that makes y'all understand. Well, me, I'm talking. Hey, we could.
Y'all really thought y'all
Yeah,
almost there.
But you are talking to somebody else.
I mean, probably yeah.
I'll tell. Oh, look, hey, I'll tell you. Look, there's somebody else trying to get in your spot. So what you want to do? I heard that most men like competition. I don't.
Nobody wants to have competition over a woman.
Yeah.
I'm just
No.
the
Especially
thrill of
black
the
males
chase.
since we outnumber.
Oh well, then fuck it. But I know men that actually are in competition with.
I mean,
We like to stay in the competition.
We have to be in competition.
Yeah, we don't want you to stay in the
Yeah,
competition.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we don't want females to be in the competition. We
I
want
want
to be in the competition.
I'm like, hey, yo, I got that. Okay, well, y'all figure it out. Whoever.
We don't want that.
I always wondered because these pseudo relationships that we got going on now.
I mean, most relationships start when you fuck, and then after you fuck, and then you're supposed to be in a relationship, and then there's no communication.
That's not how it should work.
That's how it should, but that's how it's going lately.
But
Most
you should,
people,
I think that you should date for a while.
Mm-hmm. What is a date though?
I mean, if I don't know you and I just met you, like first date, I like the movies. I'm sorry, it's simple and it's kind of
Yeah, it's easy.
It's easy.
And it's like it's dark. I'm like, go for dinner and a movie. That's easy. Like we talk during dinner. Which one should come first, though, the dinner or the movie?
I think the
movie should come first.
Because you feed me, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
That's itis.
The movie should come first.
I just
Watch a movie.
unless
get
you
your
go
little
to a movie
popcorn.
theater when they're both
The dinner
there.
should come first because you should talk first.
Yeah, that's
Because you
how
might not
I
even want
feel.
to take that bitch to the movie.
Right, that's how I feel. That's
Like, you
that's
know
exactly-
what? I'm going to cut this dinner
Let
short.
me tell you,
Mm.
I had a situation where I can't remember her name, but
Don't say her name.
I went out somewhere and we went to Applebee's. You know what I'm saying? We sat there. I felt like it was good. We had a good conversation. We was laughing back and forth and everything. Everything was cool. Got gypped. And that's when I learned from something else, which I'm going to state in a second. And after we left Applebee's, we came back to the house, and she was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, it was great, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I got to make a run, you know, some real quick or whatever, and, you know, so I can get back with you later. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll see you later. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, a couple hours later, she texted me and was like, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying, I enjoyed the time, but, you know, I'm really just not feeling it.
She must have been a lesbian.
It must have been.
No, I think so.
Should have been.
No, I
I
agree.
mean,
She must have been a lesbian.
She did.
Or dating one of your friends.
Wait. She was a lesbian because why again?
Oh, this is our lot.
Yeah, this is a joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a joke. It's a lot.
It's like a serious joke.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's true.
Okay.
All right.
I'm here.
These are one or two situations.
One or two.
All right? You either like me, one of my friends, or a lesbian. Anything else is impossible. Lesbian. Said it.
Straight up. Gotta be.
So
Gotta be.
if I go out with either one of you or something like that, and I don't like either one of you, I must be a lesbian.
Gotta be.
Number one, you gotta choose one. All right.
Yeah.
So if you start dating him and then I meet you, probably not gonna date you.
Yeah.
Can I have sex with him?
What?
Like, can I still have sex with the person? Like, we never really figured out the rules to this engagement.
You know, we never did.
Yeah, we never really talked about that. Like,
Off
Shit.
podcast, we'll go with that.
yeah, okay.
Because they don't need to know.
Because if y'all have children, like, no.
Oh, no, you know, you can't do that. That's
And you can't, I always wonder as we get older, can you date people's children? I guess that's a no too. That's a no too. All right, that's a no. Okay.
yeah, that's definitely a no.
What?
No.
When she turned 18, y'all, can I bust them guys open?
No.
See.
That's
see.
fucked up. No.
I'm thinking that the answer
Because
Yeah, the answer is definitely no.
the answer's definitely no, but if that 18-year-old girl is
what about like
feeling-
their nieces and nephews? They off limits
What?
too?
What?
Okay.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm
Their
confused.
nieces and nephews.
You
They off
talking about the
limits too?
friends, nieces,
Yeah,
and family?
Not family, cousins all. You get it.
No.
Cousins, sisters, none of
Cousins,
that.
sisters.
Yeah, that's it.
But
Yeah,
nieces, nephews.
Eskimo buddies, huh?
No, you can't do it.
Y'all trying to be Eskimo buddies.
But what if we wanted to really be like brothers? Like,
Eskimo. Go outside and go play in imaginary traffic.
okay. So anyway, I don't know. I think she handled it well as far as their situation goes. I don't know how you're supposed to tell somebody you ain't really feeling.
I I mean, I thought honestly, right in your face was always the best policy. I mean,
Yeah,
if
like-
I'm sitting, we sitting here, we talking, and we having a great conversation. I don't see why you couldn't be trying to be like, you know what, this is great conversation.
Because I would feel like
But-
she just got a free meal out of me.
Yeah,
I think
basically.
she probably did.
But that's okay because
But one thing I learned
you were
based
enjoying
off
her company.
because I talked to one of my homeboys
Sound
about
like
this
you
same situation,
What you do?
and I told him about it, and I was like, he was like, man, you can't get mad and stuff like that. I was like, man, she just got a free fucking meal out of me. He was like, man, just think about it like this, man. You really just paid for her,
Her time.
her time, basically her.
Like a prostitute.
No,
Mm.
what's the word that was? Man,
An escort.
No, not an escort. It's another word. You know, when you company.
Company.
Pay for some, just to have company.
How much did you spend on this meal?
On this
I
company.
mean, it was 2 for $25.
Oh, well
nigga,
then.
shut up.
At the time, I was 18. Okay.
Oh, and $25 was a lot of money, huh?
Hey, look,
Nah,
this
nah.
one wasn't. It was just back then. I was really a cheap ass.
Are you didn't?
Shut your mouth.
I'm
Hold
saying,
on.
like
Was?
was.
Yeah, it was.
I'm
Not
cheap,
cheap
bro.
ass.
cheap.
I'm just a cheap ass.
Cheaper?
Now I'm just cheap.
Cheaper.
No, I'm not like that no more. I'm actually
Cheaper ass?
I've gotten better.
I don't know.
I've gotten better.
He's still gonna go take your ass to the 2 for $25 if it's available.
It's the first date. What
Hell
do you
yeah,
think?
you not shit.
We don't even know if we like you like
Hell
that.
Yeah, shit.
I prefer we get burgers. I wanted. Oh, first date. By the way, I thought of a better idea as a drive-in, because you might get a blowjob out of it.
Mm.
How often on the first date does it lead to that?
What, sex nowadays?
Every day,
Generally,
all
yeah.
the time, just
Generally,
doesn't
you can
matter.
have sex on
Well,
the first date. Generally, you can have sex on the first date.
because now that's cool. You know, we got Cardi B's out here now.
I mean,
Card?
And I actually like them.
it depends on your age, man. No time for the games. It's just about fucking. It's just about fucking. It's just a matter of.
Yeah, you know my
'Cause
stance
sometimes
on
you get
that.
horny. Sometimes you get horny. But the question is, what level of respect you expect that man to have for you, depending on how it happened. You get what you deserve. Because if a man genuinely likes you, I'm sorry to tell you, you don't have to have sex with him.
No, you do not.
True.
No,
That doesn't
you
mean
do
you
not.
won't be having sex with other people.
That definitely means that. But he won't. No, most men. Yeah, I know that. It's a guy that like me, and we can sit down in his car and hold hands and go to sleep. Weird.
Yeah, that nigga might be gay.
No.
How long y'all been holding hands?
Oh no, it's been more than hands. Trust me.
Okay.
But I'm just saying we can, sit in the car and literally talk and go to sleep, like
In
literally
the car.
in the car, at the
I'll
house.
go to sleep in the car.
At work. I mean, we work. It's a whole nother look. My world is different than most women. I can't speak for all women. I'm just
It's a
speaking for
luxury
myself.
car at least.
Logically speaking, I don't know.
It's hard to sleep with a sports
It's just,
car.
I mean, I'm just when you have moments, when you have a moment with somebody, it doesn't matter where you at, you have that moment. So apparently, this particular moment happened while we were sitting in the car talking. I'm tired. I don't know.
So you can see that born?
No, we were that tired.
I don't know. It'll be fine.
Can you?
Can you what?
Do you see yourself ending up with somebody you had sex with on the first date?
I can.
Because I think sex, as I get older, is just sex.
Yeah, I mean, it is just sex. And
When I was
it's
younger,
just
I
that.
felt like it meant a little bit more. But as I get older, I feel like it doesn't mean anything to
It's-
anybody
Sex
anymore.
is nothing without emotions and being
Now,
it.
the
So,
thing,
right.
the thing that hits me the most is how comfortable I am with the female. I can easily just bang and just have sex with a female, but if I can get myself,
Bang, bang!
yeah, bang bang.
Okay.
If I can get real comfortable, like lay down and just
If I can tell you about my life, my secrets, the things
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not sure of,
Yeah,
You can
Yes.
just be relaxed with the
ambitions,
person. Yeah,
my
that's-
failures of
Mm.
myself. Trust me.
that's it.
But once you start telling,
Once you start telling who,
oh shit, the world is ended. The world just ended, bitch. I'm sorry.
That means something to her.
Yeah, I'm not answering that. Seriously? No. Seriously? Are you serious?
I don't know, man. And you feel like after a while, you open yourself up to somebody, you expect it to go somewhere. But I feel like a lot of women,
I'm
They
not
don't-
taking y'all serious.
they're not taking you serious.
No, they're not taking y'all serious.
You just don't take them serious and just move on.
I mean, that's been the.
And I feel like that happens when you get around 27, 28, 29, 30. I mean, from my recent experience, I just feel like everybody's. I feel like when I was younger, it felt better. That's why I'm looking at like something to date serious. I was like, shouldn't you just date younger? Because like women I feel like they've been through too much shit, can't let it go. I ain't do it to you. Men don't. I know very few men who get scorned like that by what happened in their previous relationship.
I mean, but
And
women
if they
are
do, it's not
emotional.
apparent.
Women are emotional. That's the way we were made. That's the way we were bred. That's in our DNA to have emotions. And sometimes our emotions do take over us. And that is, now that I can speak for women that we are emotional creatures. It's how you handle it. It's what
I'm
you
not
do.
him. I didn't do it.
I can't go into, like, every relationship I've, like, as of lately, I'm single. I'm happily single right now. Only because my last relationship sucked. But I'm not.
Can I ask you a question? What sucked about it?
Him.
What made him suck?
Well, what made him suck was he wasn't man enough for me. If that makes any kind of sense, he wasn't man enough for me. He didn't know how. No, he didn't know how to put situations in their place so that it doesn't affect him in the end. In my opinion, if you're a man, you know how to handle your situation. Correct. So it doesn't affect.
What I'm saying
person.
is that's another thing I hear a lot of people talking about man enough. What I'm saying is your general representation of what is a man or a male structure is not as solid as you would like it to be.
Well, the only thing, what I go off of what a man, I go by what a man says.
Okay.
If you're, no, not what he says, I go off his actions. If your actions don't match your words, then you're not man enough. You can't sit there and say to me, oh, I'm going to do this, that, and the third. And then I'm sitting there waiting around for you to do this, that, and the third. And you did X, Y, Z, and the other bullshit. You didn't do what the fuck you said.
Sounds
that
like
doesn't make any sense.
Sounds like he's lost.
And see, you know, and that's the thing. If you're not man enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something about when it comes to stuff like that. Me, I'm not.
It's personal.
Yeah. It's definitely personal. Me myself, I'm an action type dude. But me, like, as of not, I ain't gonna say lately, but past relations that I had, they really wanted me to really express through words how I felt about them. It's like
that's not your forte.
Well,
it's not my forte. You know,
it's more like with y'all action on how you. That's how y'all show emotion. Y'all talking things.
You're crazy, man. I'm one who expresses his emotion with the vernacular of a freaking 12-year-old.
Okay. Vernacular of a 12. Okay.
Yeah. I don't really have a problem discussing my emotion. It's just a matter of when. You know what I mean?
It's like this. It's like, okay, I saw you last night. Saw you last night. And then you get up and you leave. And you call me like 2 hours after that. I miss you.
It's weird.
Okay, I miss you too.
Bye.
How much you miss me? Do you want me to lie twice, bitch?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just saw you. I just seen you.
My stomach hurt. My stomach hurt.
Like that extra. Like as soon as you ask me that, immediately I'm like, oh shit, here you go.
I do miss somebody like that though. I can see somebody
after not even 3 hours.
No, I can leave some people and I miss them in 5 minutes.
It's just some people, not
really?
everybody.
Not everybody. You never had a girl like that?
When's your birthday?
I mean, I can.
May 11th. I'm a Taurus.
No, okay, that was somebody that I probably really genuinely like we've been dating for a long time. Then yeah, you know what I'm saying. I got some I love him. Yeah, probably. But like somebody that I'm just been.
Well, you should never let her take it there.
Well, how do you say
fucking no? Do I miss you? No.
Oh, I mean, but listen though. I just be like,
shit.
oh, do you? That's nice. You don't miss me back? It's too soon. That's what I said.
I feel like you're giving her hope that it'll happen. Mine give her no hope. I just like, do you miss me? Not really.
Oh.
Did you think about me?
No.
Yeah, my dick got hard.
Well.
You know what? Maybe I should be more.
Or you get, dog. I'm sorry.
Because you know what? I'll be honest with you. You're very you mess with a big head. You just too. Sometimes you too.
The arms. It's the arms.
No.
It's the arms.
No, it's not.
It's the arms. It's the arms.
Okay, it's the arms.
Or you could just lie.
It's the penis. One of the two.
Yeah, my penis is probably.
Mine's bigger.
Look.
We back.
My whole head. Look, y'all don't even
That's
know.
what she said.
I can't determine that. So,
We could get actual, huh?
What's the next
next banker and shit?
No.
What
the hell are you talking about? No, I'm not talking about that.
That girl was a freak and we didn't have to do her like that.
If she did,
one at a time.
if she's a freak, then she's a freak.
I love freaks.
I'm telling you.
I remember
if I was back in my day, my pimp days, some of these boy, I'll be rich. I'm telling you.
You can still be rich.
I don't want the headache. Because I would have to actually
Let me ask you another question.
Go ahead.
Do hoes make good housewives?
Apparently nowadays they are.
I thought so too. I always thought they would. And when I was younger, I used to say, hell no. Nah. But like, I'm talking about ex-hoe, not no current hoe. Oh, apparently you can be an ex-hoe, but you can't be an ex-rapist. Or
You can't.
domestic abuser.
Hoe can always be reformed.
Yeah.
And become somebody's wife.
She always keep you in the bedroom though. I know this girl who was like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's married, has kids. And I was like, I bet that man's happy.
Yeah.
I bet that man's happy.
Sexually, he probably really is.
That's all niggas care about, man.
Apparently.
It's food and sex. Like, it's just easy.
I mean, I don't know. Well, that's not just food and sex.
What?
Y'all don't want no lazy ass, non-thinking, just, dumb ass woman. I'm sorry. No, you don't.
Non-thinking? What you mean by
non-thinking? Meaning, I don't know. Okay, so you say you like sex. Okay, like it. You say you like food. Okay, good. But then if she's stupid, don't have no goals.
Depends how stupid you are, too. Women aren't taught to have goals.
The fuck? I don't know what women you deal with, but my mother was like, my mother was not having that.
What do you consider goals?
You want to make look, you don't want to just be
I feel like
out here.
I'm sorry, I said it the wrong way. I feel like women don't have the same kind of dreams men have.
No, because we're not the same creatures. Why would we have the same dreams as you?
Like, I know people who wanted to be athletes, rappers, actors, and like
doctors,
lawyers.
Women, I meet women who want to be those professional things. But I'm talking about like dreaming. I guess sports is different because there are very few sports you can be like, hey, I want to grow up and do this for the rest of my life. Well, for at least, well, that's how athleticism works. You get about 15 years and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it works. If you hate it, hey, that's the life of an athlete. That's like my nephew.
I'm not an athlete.
My nephew's my age. No, my nephew's, he's my height. He's 6 foot and he's 12. And they try to get him to play basketball.
He's like, no, I want to play chess.
You can play basketball.
Oh, okay.
But I tell him this. I was like, hey, I know people debate this all the time. About them rings, it's always about the money and the image.
Always about the money.
Always get the money. Don't care about nothing else. I told him that.
The rings will come.
No, fuck them rings.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's
if you
the
just,
rings will
if you
come.
just
You can buy rings.
You can buy rings. The rings will come.
Dog, they don't matter.
Those
Those rings are for the organizations.
Right.
Like all these people like, man, we got 6. Jordan got 6.
Bro, listen.
The Chicago Bulls got 6 rings. Jordan was just there.
This is what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that the rings will come as a bonus.
If you're a basketball player, them rings may never come.
Yeah, true. That is true.
You just play. If you playing basketball, you really playing for the love of the game.
Play for the love of the game.
What basketball player?
Money first.
What basketball player do you know? And I could be wrong because I don't really watch sports like that, but this is just my idea. What basketball player do you know that do not have at least a few rings and is not making less than?
Oh, that's not how basketball works.
Rookies.
That's not how basketball works.
The bench players.
As long as you're the best player on your team, you're gonna get paid.
Yeah, well, there you go.
And you ain't even got to be the best player on your team. Just maybe second, third. Some other team will pay you.
What's the lowest paid professional sport?
Probably like that NBA.
Okay. And them bitches be hooping. They hoop. They be hooping, man. They playing. Okay, so the women don't play basketball. They don't play good.
That was a joke.
They're out there.
Oh, okay. See,
I'm
not good on jokes right now.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand.
They're out there.
Yes, they are.
His whole facial expression is so deep.
I'm not gonna sit up here and abuse the WNBA in this fine $40 courtside seat.
I remember the first time my grandmother took me to go see the Dream basketball team play. I was like, women play basketball?
That's another thing. Women don't know the possibilities of it. Maybe some women out there make money like $6.5 million, and LeBron make that in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, but sports really is a male-dominated field anyway, and women are trying to get it.
Depends on the sport you're talking about.
Something that kills me.
Because tennis, women rule tennis.
Yeah, women
love it.
Yeah, like, okay, but I mean, are they better at tennis?
Is golf like up there too? Like one of the higher spades?
What?
Golf, man.
It's endorsements.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because
that's how Tiger got all that money endorsements. That's how LeBron got all that money. LeBron is basically a billionaire. And it's not because of basketball. He only makes $35 million. Yeah, Sprite.
shoes,
pizza,
yeah.
Nike, and just like
whatever else.
That's why I always worry about your image and money. Yeah. I always look squeaky.
Yeah, if you
clean.
a really good manager, someone who
like,
really
LeBron act like he about that fucking Black Lives Matter bullshit, but he not. He in there enough to be I'm with you, but not enough to be like.
I'm not about to go stand out there with y'all.
Here's my T-shirt,
and I don't blame him.
He got to protect his image.
Yeah, money. You got to do the money.
Because as soon as you say you down with the Black Lives Matter, your money start being funny. Because now it's like, what?
Yo,
so you down with that movement?
Yo, I saw this video. It was Fox. It was the teacher let the kid come.
Fox News. You said the wrong thing.
The teacher let the kid come to school in a KKK outfit, and
oh my god,
she was okay with it. Talking about what's the difference between that and Black Panther? White people.
How about the little girl on I watched on Fox News.
Oh, with the teacher, she told her the
teacher
truth.
was telling her the truth, and she went,
About
"My
white
mom is
people.
gonna love this," and they got on her little bit. Yes,
That teacher's still employed.
Because
she told the truth.
It's the truth. It's
She's
not
like white
in the
people
history
stole the land, and they acting like it's like a long rant. But basically, she said the truth about white people.
The truth, and it was in our history books until they conveniently took it out.
How they stole everything here, and they act like it's theirs, and then when it comes to like black people, and they say a lot of things, y'all set niggas up for failure consistently, and y'all act like y'all don't. They're like, well, you should pull yourself up from the bootstraps. Y'all didn't say that to your own people.
How can we pull ourselves from the bootstraps when you keep taking the strings for the boots? Damn it!
They ain't give you no goddamn boots.
We ain't getting no boots.
Yeah, you walking
barefooted. You got sandals on because they'll give you food stamps as long as you're not with your baby father and having a family.
And that's enough. See, systematically breaking us down. And then don't get me started on the back, man. Look, I don't like them. I don't like them bitter ass, trifling ass, sour ass baby mamas. That don't like them at all. And if you one of them, I don't like you either. Seriously, they suck.
They're just acting to the reactions that they were taught by previous people or things around them and
sucks.
how it works. But you got to understand how the system works.
Break that system.
Because I know a female, like, she was like, man, I won't put my baby daddy on child support. I'm like, does he have a job? She said, no. I said, then you're going to send him to jail.
And he'll never see his kid. Oh, well, he shouldn't.
That's her girl. I didn't choose to have this kid by myself. Unfortunately,
you didn't have a kid.
You have a choice.
You had the majority of the power.
You have the power and you have the choice. And you see what people are all the time. It's just a matter of you believing it. Mm-hmm. People don't change that much and they don't change that often. Because making a choice is the hardest thing people do.
My thing is, though, if you are if you consistently, if you laying down with somebody, there's no form of protection, there's a possibility to either get pregnant or get STD or STI. One or two, you have those possibilities. Those are your options. Baby or a disease or infection. Those are your options. So if you get the baby, why do women take the baby and be like, if you don't do this, I'm not letting you see your kid?
Because they're taught that the child is theirs when it's really yours.
Well, Judge Judy broke a chick down.
That child's just as much his as it is yours.
And that's the thing. Father's rights. A lot of men don't know that they have rights when it comes to these children. They don't know it.
Until they go to court and they destroy them.
Destroy them. Break them down.
Man, look. I'm just saying, we have to do
like
better.
you said, we gotta like I said earlier, when it comes to fathers' rights, women's rights, all this stuff, you need an honest conversation. And until we have one, the system benefits women when it comes to the court system. And it just is what it is.
And fathers can make better parents. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Definitely. I've seen men that take care of their kids way better than these mothers run around here. I'm like, well, why don't you just let them stay with the damn kid? Like, what are you doing?
Most women I see, they're so worried about having another dude in their life or somebody else in their life that they tend to ignore their own children. Or trying to have a good time still. Bitch, you had a kid. Like, you can't go to the club every night.
Switch your lifestyle.
Every goddamn night going to the goddamn club. You got two goddamn kids.
Mama, you gonna watch my kid tonight?
Like, somebody's always watching your kid and you always in the club.
And then you wonder why you're
in my face act like you give a fuck about your kid. You make no sacrifices.
You sitting up at the club telling my baby's my world. 1 o'clock, bitch. Why you ain't with him?
Fuck for it. It's fucking 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Your ass still ain't home.
If you gonna go out, just go out and spend some time.
You can go out, but you gotta realize you can't do that shit all the time.
Right.
And that's what you want.
Everybody needs a break. I understand. All parents need a break because I'm the parent relief sometimes. I understand, but we gotta do better.
we gotta have honest conversations on both sides. Like, if y'all together, and I seen dudes not okay with their girl going out, and if you know your girl, and if she's like that when she go out, then nigga, why did you have a baby with her? And if you can't trust her, then why are you with her? Like,
And then that's the main thing. If you can't trust who you with, then why are you with them?
I mean, I always figure it's like the battery system. You know that, the battery trust system?
Mm-mm.
So you start a battery and you put it on the charge, you start out at 50%. And it goes one or two ways.
Up or down?
Yeah,
Up or down. So you give people 50-50.
With that being said, guys, wrap it up. Stay protected. Don't just be popping out babies.
It feels better without one.
It does, but don't. But wear one.
Yeah. It's the end of it.
Because it's the natural way.
Wear one, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't wear one and then go back to wearing one, you're probably going to go flex.
And you're going to be mad as fuck.
Wait, is that the right word?
Yeah. That's right. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Be like, you go in there.
So you got to get the bare skin.
Yeah, I got some XLs and that's just like, it feels like nothing.
You got to get the bare skin back.
It feels like that.
Yeah.
So are they tight though?
Oh.
He's so stupid. Well, it's the end.
It's the end, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Thank you for coming to the podcast.
Armstead.
Lelani, we're out. Riker.
Sorry you missed out, buddy.